Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This time around we're gonna set up my second bullet journal for 2019 since I finished my Scribble That Matters and I figure I can change it up a little bit and I'm using Dingbats this time. You can see my cover, it is like a neon yellow color and it's actually a special edition. It is the Yatsune National Park from Dingbats. I don't know much about Yatsune National Park, so it's really nice to read about it and learn something new. Just like any other bullet journal that you would get from the market, they have a key page, they have future log, they have what is it called? Content. For me, I don't use any of that, so I just skip out those pages, go straight to my future log. One thing I want to point out is you can see the future log at the top of the page. They actually kind of leave a little mark to tell you where it is 1/3 of the paper, which is very, very convenient. That's why you can see that I didn't take much time to draw like every month because it's already there, so you just need to follow the lines. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys, it is, you can see I put my Scribble That Matters next to my Dingbats. You can see the color of the paper is quite different. Scribble That Matters, it's much more wider than Dingbats. Personally, I need to get used to it. I mean, I like white paper because that just means your color gonna be so much true to color. But I mean, I don't hate when my paper is yellow. So anyway, you can see that I write down my future log. This part is really kind of boring, so I cut a lot of the writing part off, and I just use a lot of colorful dots. Actually, this whole spread of my setup, it is inspired by the washi tape that you saw at the beginning of the video. Pretty much I pick all the colors that are really happy, like yellow, orange, red, and blue. Then it's just alternating all those 4 colors. Next we have wish list and things I want to check out. Basically, wish list, it is some items that I wanted to buy in the year, throughout the year. For example, I wanted to buy a guitar, then I would just put it in there. If I wanted to buy like a cleaning robot, then I'll put it down there. It's just your like wish list, but this section is not like makeup related. I have a separate section just for makeup wish list. I know I'm extra, but anyway. And then next it is things I want to check out, because a lot of times when I talk to my friend, they recommend me some like restaurant or some movies, then I would like to have a space to put it there. So that's where I'm gonna put it. Okay, here. Now it's the washi tape. Now it's the inspiration of the whole spreads. Next we have a grid spacing cheat sheet. I found this 4 words is really hard to pronounce, but anyway. This page is so useful. Last time when I did this page, I didn't really section it like properly, so I didn't end up using that, but this time I really like 100% recreate Amanda's page, so I can really use this page when I need it. You can see I section my page into a horizontal line and a vertical line right in the middle of my notebook, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 different sections and 3 different sections and 2 different sections and 7 different sections. I put down, like, if I wanted to divide this page into 4 sections, then I need to have 4 grids as 1 section and then 1 grid as spacing. I don't know, this is really hard to explain, but you can see what am I doing here. This page is not the same for everybody because everybody doesn't have the same style when you set up their page, so I highly recommend just look a lot of other people's spacing and then create your own, because that's gonna suit you the best. Next we have bullet journal ideas. I always have this page in my bullet journal because I always wanted to come up with fun ideas, so I need a space to write all my ideas done, and then every time when I finish one like theme, I'll cross it out just like a task. Next spread is dedicated to my makeup collection. So basically I have a project pen column, makeup to use up, a makeup I want, and a repurchase. Because like I said, I'm also a beauty blogger, like unofficially. So I like to write down something that I wanted to talk about, or write down something that I'm planning for the future. So it's very necessary for me to have this kind of output that I can just write it down. And of course, I know not everybody is a beauty blogger, so you don't need to have the same spread. You can easily change it up to something else. Of course, I have to use the 4 different colors to outline 4 different columns. I literally think it's so happy. Like, this 4 colors just makes me, it's not like necessarily rainbow color, but it's very bubbly looking. And then I added all the dots around the text that I wrote just to bind the whole spread all together. Next is my 2020 master plan. So if I'll have some big plans for next year, I will write it down here. For example, the place I wanted to travel to, or like say big plans, because next year I'm turning 30, so I'll make sure that's the first thing that I write down as master plan. So it's just something that you can think about before I turn 30, basically. Next, I have bring dump and got receipt. This got receipt, this one, it is really useful for me because, you know, in Germany, when you go buy something, you always have 30 days to return your purchase. Sometimes when I buy, let's say when I buy clothes and sometimes it doesn't fit, you need your receipts to return it or exchange it. So I just want to recreate like a little pouch so I can put my receipts in there just in case I need to return it. So I think it's a genius idea. Why nobody else is doing that? But yeah, after that, it is the whole spread for my second bullet journal for 2019. I hope you guys liked the video. It is really a fun video to create, and it's very short. It didn't take me much time to do. So I hope you guys like this video. It gave you some inspiration, and I will see you next time.